The crypto markets seem to have recovered from what was the biggest dump that we've seen in the last few months. The big question, though, is this dump really over? Can we believe this bounce? And if it is, then what should we be buying? Is this the right time to be buying our favorite altcoins? So today we're going to talk about whether this dump is over, whether this is the right time to buy, and what we actually should be buying. Welcome back, guys, after a crazy weekend. I'm Crypto Man Run, as you know, and I'm here every single day bringing you crypto love and crypto wisdom and bringing you the crypto sniper, because together we are going to retire at the end of this bull run. You know, I set myself a target to get you guys to retire in 300 odd days. Freddie, how many days are we now? There's probably 250 days left, by which time I have to get all of you guys, all you degens, to retire. And that in order to do that, we've got to be very smart. We've got to be able to outsmart the cycle. So, guys, if you're new, welcome to our channel. Welcome to the most profitable channel in all the interwebs, and the fastest growing channel in all the interwebs. If you're new, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. If you have been living under a rock, you should know that if you smash the like button and the subscribe button and the bell button, not only do you know when we're coming to you, emergency streams. And, you know, we bring you emergency streams like yesterday, Sunday, my son was off sick. I left him in bed and I ran here to give you guys an emergency stream because I didn't want you guys to be alone when the market was dumping. Also, I didn't want you guys to panic. So that's why you guys need to hit the bell button, because that tells you when we're coming to you guys live. Also, now, there are many buying opportunities, but you need to know when to get in. And we are going to start dropping entry zone videos for you guys. So every time that we're entering something, we're going to drop you an entry zone video, which will tell you, hey guys, we're coming to you guys. We're entering this trade. So smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, share this channel. Also, because that enters you into the Banter Bags competition. I know you all know what the Banter Bags competition is, but in case you don't, in case you forgot, the Banter Bags competition is the biggest giveaway in crypto history. What we've done is we took $10,000, we invested it into pre-market allocations, and when we get to 250,000 subscribers, which is going to be very soon, because, I mean, we picked up 7,000 subscribers yesterday, and we said when we get to 250,000 subscribers, which is 100,000 subscribers more, we're going to give away the Banter Bags. I say that within 25 days, those Banter Bags are being given to the community, and that means that you guys are getting the Banter Bags. So what do you need to do? Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow Sheldon on Twitter. Guys, this market sell-off may not be over, and you need to know when we're coming to you guys. And that's why I've got the sniper with me. Sniper, after a weekend like the one we had, you're looking good, my man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, not a lot of sleep, just surviving at the moment, but you know what? We promise to be there, and we will be there every single day. So let's do this.
Amazing. All right, Sniper, talk to me about the market. So are you convinced that this market dip is actually over? In fact, let's do this. For those guys who didn't join us yesterday, the reason why the market collapsed, the primary reason why the market collapsed, was because the market had run too far, too fast. And people got ahead of themselves. People got too excited. People took a lot of leverage. For those of you who don't know what leverage is, it's when you borrow money to enter positions, or you enter positions that are much more geared. What does that mean? It means that you put down $10 and you leverage it 10x, and for every $1 move, you get a $10 increase in your position, or $10 decrease. So people do that when they're very confident. And what we thought happened is the market got ahead of itself and people got too confident. The problem when that happens is that the minute that the first bit of bad news went into the market, and in this case, it was a blackout in China, then the whole market fell like a house of cards. All the leverage positions started to get liquidated, and that caused a whole lot of selling, and that selling caused more and more selling. And that's why Bitcoin came down very quickly. Bitcoin went from 60,000 to 51,000 in a matter of minutes. But then it recovered. And the big question is whether that recovery was a dead cat bounce, they call it, or whether we should actually believe this recovery. And that's why we've got the Sniper telling us what he believes. Sniper, dead cat bounce or actual recovery?
My opinion, I don't think we've recovered just yet. I don't think we're going to go lower than where we went, but I do believe we're going to come back and test those zones again with all the altcoins, the actual whole market. And I think to add to that, there always needs to be some sort of reason why the market dumps. My opinion was exactly the leverages, was to liquidate and completely hit those longs completely. You must remember, these exchanges know where these liquidation pools are sitting. They know where your order is. They know where all these things are. So in my eyes, when it comes down that quick and that fast, I sort of think there's a little bit of planning behind it. And we've been through this before. It's not the normal thing. And I think for new people, it's daunting and it's scary. But I'm going to explain this to you and just the process, because it is going to happen in your trading career. It's already happened 4 times in mine. I think, Rand, you've experienced this. That's why you can sit here and you actually understand it. I think you need to go through this to be a lot more relaxed. What did you say yesterday? I'm going for a walk. I'm turning off the computer and I'm going for a walk. And that's the best thing to do at these times, because it is going to happen. It doesn't happen too often. Every few months it happens, but it does happen. So I think let's get into it. And we've got a lot of updates today, quickly through all of them, but let's do it.
Before we get into it, let's look at what actually happened. So this is the biggest liquidation that ever happened in history. $10 billion was liquidated within 24 hours. That's the biggest crypto liquidation ever to take place. And that just shows that too many people were leveraged. What are they leveraged on? Almost half Bitcoin. Then about $1 billion on Ethereum, XRP, Binance Coin, Polkadot, Litecoin. Notice that the one coin that's missing out of all of this is Doge. There are no Doge leverages that got liquidated. Why? Because the Dogecoin, the TikTokers, the Dogecoin holders are here for one thing. They're here for Dogecoin. They don't care about the market. If you look at the Dogecoin price yesterday, and even if you look at the Dogecoin price today, the Dogecoin price just keeps going up and up and up. And I actually want to talk about that. We'll talk about that on my show later on today, or on the later show. We'll talk about that. Let's talk about why you think what you think.
Awesome. So the first thing, so obviously remember the basic understanding is this was too quick and it was too fast. And what usually happens at these points, remember you just said $10 billion were liquidated. Who made the money? Who made that $10 billion? Was the exchanges. So they know where everything is sitting. So what usually happens with this is when these price accelerates and they shoot down very quickly, remember, not all of the liquidity was captured at that point. So the price usually returns straight back to where the dump was because it didn't hold there. Remember, what we want in a dump or even a pump in the market is where we want the acceleration either direction and we need it to slow down. Remember how we said sideways. It needs to relax, get to a point sideways and move. When we have this long wick like this, where this price just accelerates straight down and it shoots straight up, firstly, what does that do? It liquidates everyone. It pisses everyone off. It makes them angry. Then what do? Oh, now it's recovering. So they go buy back in. Now they buy back in the range that we're sitting now. And guess what? They send the price straight back down again. It's all the emotion cycles and it's there to screw up your mind. Remember, everyone is fighting for these coins. There's no new coins that come. So they're going to scare you to take the coins from you. So what I'm expecting around in the market is I'm expecting the next day or two, maybe in today, we can see how it goes, but I'm expecting the price to come back down to where we actually bottomed out. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to come back down to this range again, between the $50,000 and the $52,000 range to capture the rest of the liquidity. Remember, someone was buying at the bottom there. And because it was so quick, to get all the buys that they wanted wasn't possible. It shot up way too fast. And that's to scare you again, to get you back in, because I bet you there's a lot of people out there that sold right at the bottom. And I bet you there's a lot of people that have bought back where we are now. And what they're going to do, they're going to send it right down to the bottom. And what you're going to do again, you're going to sell at the bottom again. So you see how it's a fight for them to come and capture these coins. So what I have done is, and what I'm going to do on each coin, we're going to go through quite a bit of an update today and quite quick on it. We don't take too long, but I've given 2 scenarios. We have brilliant trend lines that are set up for us for the bullish scenario as well. So to make it short, Bitcoin, I see us coming back down to the 50K to the $52,000. And then we need to hover. So we need to make our way down to that zone, slow down a bit there. We need 1 or 2 candles, a few candles to form at the bottom, and then start making its way up. The strong acceleration is not good. It means it can come back down to those zones again. And all that it did was it actually, say again?
I know you're looking at the charts. But this dump was caused by panic selling. The panic selling has already taken place. In fact, all the panickers have been liquidated. And why would the market come down again? I mean, fundamentally, nothing's changed. Fundamentally, it's all good going. We know now that the treasury rumor is probably unsubstantiated. What would bring the market back down to 52,000?
Well, firstly, the big guys were the guys that started this dump. Yes, the panic came afterwards, but they were the ones that started the initial candle, the big start to this dump off. So when that has gone down, you must know that if they are selling, if the big institution or someone big is selling, we don't know who they are. It can be exchanges, it can be anyone, but that's big volume. That's just not just play for anyone to just sell. That's a lot of Bitcoin. They have an area on where to buy back. They're not just going to allow their Bitcoin to just leave. They got an area to buy back. And the problem is, and we've done this many, many times, it was too fast into that zone. Now, not to say, remember, there's two scenarios. There is a bullish scenario, and the only bullish, I will rather buy higher at points on confirmation bars than to gamble right now. Because what do I have here? My trend is sitting all the way up there, and my low is sitting all the way down there. We are right in the middle. So my opinion now, it's a 50-50. So in my opinion, that's gambling. Until we have a clear trend right now, and we can see the market starting to accelerate downwards, it would have recovered very quickly if it was just going to continue up on that one. It's going to take a bit of time. So, and we do have two options. And what I need Bitcoin to do is to get back above 60,000. If it gets back above 60,000, I'm happy again to say we've got to get in right now. But for now, what I would rather have us do is, remember, we took Bitcoin Cash from $500 to $1,000. We took so many good coins where we should have taken some sort of profits. And that's why it's important this week for another masterclass or two to set you guys some rules. When we get to a percentage, free up money because we need to buy. So I think what the best thing to do today is get an update, but get ready for where's the buy zones again and get ready to capitalize on those zones. If we are still in on this dump, one thing you got to learn is you got to be very patient now. The market will recover. We just got to be patient now for that sort of moment. And hopefully you guys are sitting with some extra cash that you can capitalize with some more coins lower. So for now, we've got two options. If I get above 60,000, I'm bullish. We've got to get back in soon. Otherwise, I'm very expecting us to get back down to the 50,000 to the 52,000 level. So there's two levels. Right now, we're sitting in the middle. So that's Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is looking good in that zone. Have a looking at dominance. Dominance is still trailing downwards, which gives me positivity because
unbelievable. Because what you can see is that usually when you have a dump like this, the money runs back into Bitcoin. The money didn't run into Bitcoin, which means we are in the middle of alt season.
Exactly.
This dominance indicator is going to break that 50.25 level. If the dominance wasn't scared away by a dump of this magnitude, you need to know that the altcoins are taking over the cycle. Simple. So we stick to our strategy when this happens, right?
100%. So that's accurate. So we would have known if this dominance, it would have absolutely shot straight through the roof if it was really, really a bad scenario. So this gives me good comfort with the altcoins that this was temporary. This was there to scare and shake out the markets. And that's exactly what it was.
Hold on. If this is true, then this could mean that this dump was the best thing that could have happened to the market. The best thing that could have happened to the market. Because if this dump didn't scare away the altcoin players, then now we're starting off a lower base and we see that the dominance is on a downward trend. It could mean that the alts, if Bitcoin gets back to 60,000, the alts are going to go through the fucking roof.
Exactly that. So what will happen once we bottom out is we'll have a little push up from dominance again, just to get Bitcoin back above that 60 level. Once it's bottomed, which I believe we have hit the bottom, we can just retest that zone. Then we're going to have a little push up from the dominance just to get Bitcoin where it needs. But this was great, right? And this was fantastic for us to know, especially as altcoin. And we are, like you said, we're lucky. Because what was happening? These alts were rallying and rallying and rallying. Where do you buy? Where do you buy? Where do you buy? Guys, it's Christmas. We just got all the altcoins on 30-40% specials again. So we're very lucky to be getting that. And all that you're going to take from this dump is lessons to take some profits. That's all you're going to learn. For the guys that are still in, we're going to recover. We're going to get back to where we got to get. But now you know a lesson that you need to start banking profits to capitalize on these. So dominance is on form. We still have the main support at the 50% sort of region. And we still can make our way up back to the 55. And I think that's when it's going to rally Bitcoin back just to where it needs to get again, and then continue the alt cycle. So the main thing is, it didn't go berserk when Bitcoin dumped, and that's a good sign for the alt. So they're still going to use dominance in their favor at times to get Bitcoin where it needs. But if they really wanted to wreck the alts, that was the time that they were going to do it. So that is a very good sign for us.
Wow.
Awesome. Okay.
And again, look at Ethereum. Ethereum didn't break any massive levels. It just went under 2,000 for a split second. But I mean, Ethereum is unfazed by what's going on. Ethereum
look how much growth we've had. Is that really, like, if you look at that chart right now, look where we've come from with Ethereum. Does it look like we're going downwards? Does it look like it's a complete change in the trend? This is to scare people, and that's all that it is. So, and we're getting it lower again. The fact to get it under 2,000 again was good. So we're going to have that opportunity again. The reason why is because that dominance is not accelerating super fast down. It's running very slow now, which means whatever Bitcoin does, the alts are still going to follow. So if there is a chance of Bitcoin coming back down to the lows, it's very likely that the altcoins are going to come back to the lows that we had. I don't see us getting lower. Sorry, that's the thing there. So I don't see us getting lower than those zones, but that. So I'm going to go through these quite quick. And what I have done for you guys is I'm going to have the chart here for you. I'm going to open each chart for you. I'm going to mention the price zone. So please jot it down as well so that it doesn't take too long with everything, and draw these trend lines in place as well so you can start to see what we're looking at. But Ethereum...
Before you do that, guys, there are 8,300 people watching the stream. There are 3,300 likes. So that means that there's 5,000 people who either don't want free money or aren't enjoying the show. One of the two. Come on, guys, give us some love. Let's get this content out. Let's break the algorithm. We want to be the biggest YouTube channel in the world for crypto. We're working our damnedest to do that. Help us, help us, help us. Also today, don't forget, BYBIT is our new channel partner. They're not a sponsor. They're a new channel partner. And we are going to be giving away $1,000 in cash if you have a BYBIT account on the Banter bags or on the crypto Banter referral link, which is in the link below. So if you don't have a BYBIT account open, click in the referral link in the description, and you may get $1,000 today, tomorrow, and every single day this week. So let's go, Sheldon.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So same thing. I see it coming back down to buy zone. What we do have is, if I do draw in a trend, we will see that there is a bullish scenario. We'll work on the bullish scenario. I'll let you guys know when we are really, really bullish in that sense. So I do have them in play. It's just to simplify the chart for you. So anywhere now coming back, that's fast, guys. That wick is way too fast. You'll see how it will slowly make its way down, and we do have a bullish scenario. So Ethereum, to get it anywhere, would you think that Ethereum would come under 2,000 again? Definitely not. So the fact that it did is a great sign for us. And the fact that we still can come down there is a great, great, great opportunity to be getting in and farming some more of the Ethereum. So 1,850 to the $2,000 mark. Great, great, great entries to add to the bags on Ethereum. Otherwise, you guys were going to be buying up here. So what is the better special right now? Buy the red, sell the green. Don't do the opposite. A lot of people are buying the green, buying the greed, and that's the problem. The market is going to eat you every single time, and it's going to happen at times. So this is the perfect zone, and same thing with Ethereum. Still, after this next, and I'll probably say it's the next 2 days or so, we're going to have a little bit of a boring market, sad market for the next 2 days, but the next leg is going to then begin. And then I see that dominance hopefully dropping to the 40s, hopefully the late 30s again, and repeat 2017. So that will take Ethereum all the way back up to the $3,800, $4,000 level. So we got a lot of gains to make. Let's focus on those entries. So Ethereum is looking really good. Now I'm going to go through these quick so we can see what has happened. So Bitcoin Cash, same thing, very accelerated. Does it look unhealthy? Does it look like we've changed trend? Definitely not. So it's actually a new time for us to get back into Bitcoin Cash before it over accelerates again. So that was a lot of growth. It's healthy for it to retrace. So Bitcoin Cash between the 700, can't believe we're actually getting back there, but the $730 to the $830 in that range. Great, great, great entry. So you can see all these lows that we made.
It's not happening, Sheldon. It's not happening.
We shall see. That's not too far away from where we are now. So if Bitcoin does that small time retrace, guys, remember this, eh? Rand saying we're going up, I'm saying going down. Let's see. I have a bullish scenario, but let's see what happens, Rand. I actually enjoy it. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm saying that between the 730 to the 840 mark for Bitcoin Cash will be a great buy-in. Does it look like we reversed to go up yet, Rand? In my eyes, that's an engulfing candle. That's showing a lot of selling pressure coming up again. So I definitely see that. And then after that, we obviously got a lot of good growth to come. So Bitcoin Cash, add in those levels, just going to come and test support. Remember what happens here. When it accelerates too fast, it's got to come back and capture liquidity. So that's where it would be a beautiful zone. If we start breaking trends, I will let you know. Get back into Bitcoin Cash. For now, I'm waiting for the bargain. I'm waiting for the Black Friday special on that. Now, having a look at Kusama. Also, Bitcoin just accelerated everything to the downward side. And you know, if we actually go bigger picture, does it look like Kusama's really changing trend? You know what I mean? We've only just come down and we are fighting this support zone over here. So same with Kusama. We're actually entering the zone again. I have put a second scenario. It's not active just yet. So I will get back to us on this one to see if we do get there. But I just see us testing the lows that we've just made. So anywhere Kusama to add to your bags, to build your position, $360 to the $400 mark. Great add-on position for Kusama, and there is a possibility for a fast wick to the 320, but I'm not that there just yet. So we'll see if we get to that one. So Kusama is still on track, and we still have a lot of good growth that's going to come from the next leg. And to even just test it, guys, to just show you quickly, the simple understanding of using Fibonacci is to just take from the bottom to the top to see, and 618 is usually your zone. So you can see there's the 618. So we haven't reversed, we haven't changed. Using Fibonacci, we are still good. So this is a good zone for us to be stocking up. Kusama, let's get to our win. Now, I actually want to show you this quickly. Where's our chain link? Look at this chain link wick, guys. This was the biggest wick that I've seen in a long time with chain link. And luckily this is one that I don't see getting near where we dropped previously, but we'll get back to it now. But look at that strong wick and look what a lot of the altcoins did, and look at Win. Did Win really get massively affected? Which means we are sitting at a good zone, and where we were stocking up with Win is good. It's just going to hover, and the sideways is good in the zone, but we never had that super strong acceleration like the rest of the market. So that means this support is at a really good zone. This is consolidation mode. This is accumulation mode for the next move. So Win, still a really good buy zone in these areas to be stocking up on your Win bags. Little bit of time, but I'm telling you, by the end of the week, we are going to be smiling with Win. So Win is still good. Even just back to the zones, to the previous highs, is 100% away. I see a lot higher, but for now, let's get the bar zone. So Win is looking very good. SXP, very exaggerated. Look at that. It's insane how quickly that happened. You can't tell me that wasn't out to hurt the people that took leverage. And now those guys are getting vengeance and they're buying back in now. And this is where they play with you. So same thing, SXP. The zones where we drop to, it's actually just come down and test these next support zones, which is good. So anywhere, I can't believe what I was saying, but it's a bargain between $3 and $3.4 for SXP. Bargain.
No way in the world that SXP is going down below $3. You are dreaming. You are smoking your socks, Sheldon.
Not below $3. $3, we can get to the zone again. So remember what I said. I don't see it going lower than where we went, but I see us going to that zone. So I don't see it going low in that. To be honest, between 310, 330, 340, it is possible, Ran, and we're going to see where this thing plays out. I'm telling you, all that I can do is be honest with what I do every day and the experience that I've built in this. There is a bullish scenario, but that's going to take time to play out. So for now, we got to be prepared. What happens if the price does come there and it comes there quickly again? Where would do we rather want to wait 3-4 days for this trend to break and only buy in 3-4 days, or be ready in case it does happen? Because if it does happen, you're buying an absolute bargain. I'm sure last week if I told you that when SXP was $5, that we could drop to $3, you would have said I'm absolutely insane. What did it do? It literally dropped from $5. It dropped literally 40% in the matter of a day. So this market can create anything. Just be ready for it. The bullish counts are just going to take some time, but it's good. So if we can get SXP between $3 and $3.4, $3.5, buy, because that's an absolute bargain from where we're sitting. So that's a good one in SXP, and there's our trend line resistance for the bullish scenario for when we have to get back in.
Random worst case, should I sell some alts to rebuy at lower levels? Based on what I'm seeing here, what you're saying is don't buy, don't sell, don't do anything. Wait for a breakout. If you want to be buying, wait for the buy zones or wait for them to break trend resistance. But don't.
Exactly, because there's no higher high, there's lower lows, there's nothing short us reverse. You know what you should be doing, Aaron? Your profits you took from Bitcoin Cash, your profits you took from the other trades that were given, those are the ones where you should be ready with that money to not capitalize on these. That's what you should be doing. If you're still holding, you just got to hold tight and you just got to hold through this. But whatever extra money and profits you took last week, get ready for these, because if it does come there, you need to capitalize. And if it doesn't, we're going to get the break of the trend. So it's a win-win either way, but be ready in case the opportunity is there for you to get. You never thought that Bitcoin was going to go to 51K. No one thought it was going to happen that quick. It can happen. So always just be ready for that, just in case it does. And we obviously then have a bullish scenario for us to get in. So SXP,
I'll actually have to show you this. I have to.
I see we've lost some sound there.
One, two. Can you guys hear me?
There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay, great. Sheldon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, Sheldon. Just reconnect your...
Why not? I'm fine.
Okay. Fred says you can, both of us can be heard. Okay. All right. So carry on, Sheldon. Go ahead. Carry on.
Okay, buddy. Let's do this. Is my screen still shared? Cool. Okay. Cool, guys. So looking at Litecoin, same thing. Just coming back. Does Litecoin look like it's unhealthy? Definitely not. We've just come and test support zones. So Litecoin, same thing. Bargain. We will have a bullish scenario if it doesn't make it to these zones. But same thing with Litecoin. Between $230 to $245, stock up. Get into that zone. Litecoin is looking good. Draw that trend line for you. We will then work on, I do have scenarios that take us to $600 on the next leg. But let's get the buys. Let's get safe first, and then we'll worry about taking profits. So Litecoin looking good. Mark that up between $230 to $245. Great entries for Litecoin. Now, having a look at one of our coins, VTHO, the one that was sleeping for a while and taking its time for a while, is one of the healthier ones at this point. We're still sitting in well off profits. We had a very accelerated wick down there. So it's very possible it can enter this area again. So VTHO, you can see my next targets that I've basically set for VTHO between the 3.4 to the 3.6 cent sort of mark, which is good. It's still another 70-80% from where we are, and definitely to the 4.6 dollar sort of cents is where we're looking at for the next target. So that's definitely 100% away. Let's just make sure we are stocked up and ready. So all that it did, that wick came down, tested it perfectly, and tested these support zones. So to add to the bags on VTHO, we now are starting to see how bullish this coin can be when it wants to go. It just came down. The whole market came down with Bitcoin. But if we can get anywhere between 1.7 cents and 1.9 cents, will be a great add-on for your bags on VTHO. So that is looking good. No higher high, nothing yet. It's definitely telling me we can come back down. Now, the one that we spoke, we should got, if we got some entries on sushi, just be some time. What Rand said yesterday was brilliant. The fact that with the exchanges, if there is problems with the exchanges or Binance, any of them, it's these your Uniswap, your Sushi Swap, all of these are going to be the ones that are really going to benefit. So it's still a really good fundamental, still a good coin to be stocking up. It just got super accelerated. Bigger picture, does it look like it's changed any sort of trend? Not yet. It actually just came and did a perfect RS flip. Exactly where that wick is over there is exactly where that wick hit. My opinion, it came down too quickly. So it's going to visit that area again. And then same thing with sushi. We have another scenario when the bullish time is to come. Now remember, with sushi, the targets we're looking at, $22, $23. Great profit takes for us there. Good 70-80%, and all the way to 25 to 26. We will get to the targets. Let's get the bars. Let's get the add in. So anywhere between 9.7 to $11 is a great add-on spot for sushi. And obviously the break of the trend will be our emergency that we have to get back in, or we need to buy back in definitely. So sushi looking really good. Absolute bargain for where we're sitting. Injective. So same thing. So also what I like about this coin, not too accelerated down, which is nice, which means with this one, I think we'll make a little bit of a lower low than what it did. So what I have set with Injective to add to your bags, bargain, definite bargain. Bigger picture, does it look like it's reversed? Definitely not. So where I'm expecting with Injective is between, basically call it maybe a little bit lower, between the 10.8 to the 11.9 sort of region will be a great add-on to add to your Injective bags. And remember, this one, I still see big gains. We will get to there. So draw that trend line in and get your buy zone in place between 10.8 and 11.9 for add-ons for Injective. So that's looking good. SKL. Everything just got hit with that Bitcoin wick, guys. And that's okay. It's good for growth. But look where this coin still is. Bigger picture. Does it look like it's reversed? It actually just turned this previous resistance into support. It's all that it's done. So that's okay. We had a very lot of growth in the market. It is going to happen, but we just got to know how to capitalize. So anywhere with SKL, this is a bargain because of the growth and where we've actually pulled back down. But if we can get SKL anywhere between 37 cents to the 47-cent mark, great add-on zones for SKL. And for the guys that are still in, a little bit of patience. When we get the break of this trend resistance is when we can go to the next levels. Remember, I still got $1.3 to $1.4. So there's still a lot of good 100%, 150% coming from this coin. Just a bit of patience and let's capitalize if we can get it in that zone. So remember, between 37 to call it even the 50 cents, in case it doesn't come as low as that, is great add-ons. And we obviously got this trend line. Draw it on your chart and make sure that you are ready for the emergency buy if it does come. Phantom, strong wick down, not too bad. So we finally got the volume in, which was good. Remember, that higher high wasn't for nothing. So it's going to take, sadly, I know it sucks, but Phantom is going to take a little bit more time again. It finally got going and Bitcoin just screwed it all up, but that's okay. So anywhere, and I know Rand will be saying, no way, but it did it. It went from 57 cents all the way down to 32 cents. So anywhere in these zones, again, will be brilliant for you to catch up on more of your FTM bags, definitely. So anywhere between the 31 cents to the 37, 38 cents, even the 40-cent mark is a really good add-on for you for Phantom. It's just going to take a little bit of time. We need the price to slow down in these zones and then make our way up. Remember, I still set you guys different take profit zones. So still a lot of gains to be coming. Let's just make sure that we are stocked up. See, the market is coming down. We're definitely going to have that leg to that zone. Special time for everyone. So quick recap, between 32, 33 cents to the 37, 38 cent mark. Great add-on zones for Phantom. That'll be good. Quick one on Theta. So I do apologize for a little bit longer today, guys, but I got to get you guys these updates so that we have on all of them. So what was that? Theta was on its way. The coin was about to do amazing things and Bitcoin just popped it out. That is really, really hurtful for the guys. Anyone in leverage got absolutely destroyed from this coin. From 15 all the way down to the 8.8. That's like a 45 to 50% drop. That was definitely intentional to hurt people. And look what's happening. We are engulfing again. So for Theta guys, the guys that missed Theta, that missed all these good entries and that, and still have some capital to get in, Theta is a fantastic coin to be stocking up. And if we can get it anywhere between 8.9 to the $10 mark, beautiful entries for us to stock up again. So this is opportunity time, and this resistance still stays in play. When we get that resistance, that was just a clear fake out, but that is still a very valid resistance. So we'll have the emergency bell when we must get in. Just be ready. Anywhere between $8.7 and $10, great add-on zones for Theta. Does it look like it's actually reversed or anything bigger picture? Definitely not. So Theta, great add-on zone there. Let's get to our link quickly. So I did have a stop zone. I remember Rand telling me, what did Rand tell me last time? Move the stop loss up, which means you would have got stopped in that zone. That's why I was saying that time, definitely leave it down under that low. And you can see there, we would have been safe. But if you got stopped, that's fine. We're going to get the add-on zones again. So what I'm doing here is this is the zone. I don't see us going as low as what we got. No way do I see us getting back to the 28.7 sort of mark, but I see us getting back to the 32 to the $34 mark. We'll call it the 35. So between $32 and $35 is definite zones that we can come back to. That was there to destroy futures holders and the guys who are trading leverages. So anywhere between $32, $35, great add-on zones. We're lucky because Chainlink could have been $70 today. And for the guys who missed it, you got a chance to get back in. So that's a good place for us to be getting up there. And there's still big gains to come from Chainlink. First target, I see the next one at 90. I see big targets coming from Chainlink. Let's stock up. Let's get our bags full. So Chainlink is looking good. Does it look like it's unhealthy? It's looking good. So Chainlink is good. Cardano, ADA. So having a look at ADA. I see it did remove the points. So same thing with ADA. So I put this trend line in play from the 2 weeks that we had, the 14th of April and the 16th of April. We got that trend line, and same with the zones. I see my box was erased by mistake, which is fine. And all that it is these previous support zones here. There we go. A lot of support there. A lot of liquidity to capture, which is good. So I don't see it getting as low again as that wick, but I am going to keep this available for all because it's a good opportunity if we get there. We are on our way down there, guys. We can see we are making our way down there, which is good. So capitalize. So anywhere between $1.1 will be great add-ons to the $1.2 will be good. So anywhere in that range will be a really good zone for you to be stocking up in this for the next push upwards, and we have a bullish scenario. So let me make it bigger so you can all see. Get your trend line in place and get this ready there between $1.1 and $1.2. Great positions for us to add to our Cardano bags. Bigger picture, still looking good. We have not reversed. We have not pulled down. So that's looking good. Algo, one we were chatting about on the weekend now.
Yes,
we were saying, exactly. We were saying it was gone. It was leaving. Remember, I said there's no entries just yet. And that was the buy zone I actually put on Saturday night. And luckily we got it. So that was good. So it's gonna come to the same place again. So anywhere in these zones is brilliant for Algo to get in. And we are lucky to be getting it here. So $1.2 to the $1.4. Great add-on zones for Algo. There's still a lot of big gains to be made. We smashed the higher highs in these zones. This is looking good. Bigger picture, have we broken anything there yet? We are still looking really good. So put the support. Let me just zoom out for everyone. So it's that line there to that one. There we go. Cool. So put that support trend line in there. It's always great to buy on supports because when we break a support, we always come and test it as resistance. So if you buy and it collapses through the support, you'll always have a point to sell again when it comes and tests again, which means you'll actually sell out where you bought in. So it's a beautiful strategy because it just helps you. That's why I'm not nervous about the drop that happened, because we're going to have an opportunity. If Bitcoin's going to go to 40K at some point, if it does, we're going to have an exit point first, and we're going to get out where we actually got in on these coins. So we're going to be ready. So for now, stock up zone, really good. $1.2 to $1.4, great add-on zones for Algo. Now, the ones that I want to bring, the next two, which are really nice charts, is BEL, BEL to the USDT on Binance. You can see I'm charting everything on 8 hour, and this is just a beautiful setup chart with BEL. BEL was really accelerating strong, and we've gotten a nice strong push down. They actually call this a sort of Bart Simpson. So if you go research a Bart Simpson, just a candlestick pattern, it shoots up and makes the hair like Bart's hair. It comes down, it makes an eyebrow, and then we start to push out again. So it's doing a very nice Bart Simpson sort of pattern, which is good. And with a Bart, the eyebrow always comes and tests the previous low. So you can see we're on our way there. So anywhere with BULL, if we can get it between 3.2 to the 3.6, beautiful, beautiful add-ons for BULL. I still see this coin getting to $8 to $12 possibly in the future, and quite quick. I think the next run, we're going to be shocked at where these coins are next week. You're going to be sitting, what? I can't believe they dropped so low last week, and now they're sitting here again. I'm telling you, we're going to have one of those weeks again. So to recap there, 3.2 to 3.6, great add-on zones. Does it look like we're unhealthy? We're good. Look where all-time highs. Look at that wick. And how many times do they come eventually and go fill those? Remember, as much as there was a quick wick down, they eventually go fill those top wicks at the top zones there as well. So there is possible huge growth coming from this. So that's a good zone. And just draw this. Let's make it bigger for everyone. Draw that trend support in play so that you are ready. 3.2 to the 3.6. Great add-ons for BULL. And the last one that I want to cover today, which I'm so happy because I missed the first entries, is BZRX. BZRX on BINANCE to the USDT. This coin has just been accelerating strong. You can see what eventually happens is we do complete the cups. Over time, we eventually do. And that's all the way to 1.7. So that's still a good 150, 200% away. And it's a beautiful set chart. It's looking really good. We have a nice trend support, so put that in. And anywhere with BZRX between 60 cents, sure, I can't believe it's back in these zones, between 60 cents and the 70-cent mark. Great add-ons. Rudo was helping me with this chart as well, and with BULL. So we got a team on this, and we got a lot of guys on this as well. So anywhere between 60 cents to 70 cents, great add-on zone. And I see this coin getting all the way back to the 1.4, 1.6 as we go. Let's get in. Let's buy up. And obviously, if we break short-term trends, bullish trends, I will let you guys know that the buy zones are no longer valid. Let's get in now. Right now, get your specials ready. Get your money ready for the specials and stock up on all the trades I've just given you. That's me ranting for now, Ren. A lot of updates today.
Listen, unbelievable. I think on a day like this, we can allow you to do as many updates as you want. I mean, on a day like this, come on, Sheldon. All right, guys, let's get down to some admin. The first thing is, as soon as the skies open, as soon as the borders open, Sheldon and I are going to be doing a world tour. And we're going to come and broadcast from your city. So if you are in the community and you want to arrange a meetup in your city when the world opens again, start pinging us now. Let's get a list going of all the different cities we want to come. And we want to do a Sheldon and Run Sniper and Banter world tour. Also, if you are looking to trade and you want to make some money trading, well, sign up to BYBIT with our referral link below. And that's because, A, you're going to get the best deals from BYBIT in terms of deposit bonuses and whatever else. But we're also going to be giving away $1,000 daily to people if you have a BYBIT account and your referral link is under Crypto Banter, which is in the referral link below. So, Mr. or Miss Facer Lols, if you have a BYBIT account under Banter, you get yourself $1,000. Hunt North, if you have a Banter account with BYBIT, you get yourself $1,000. JL, if you have a BYBIT account under our referral code, you get yourself $1,000. If you do, let us know. Obviously, we are going to verify with BYBIT as to when the accounts will open. If not, guys, you have 24 hours. Go and open your BYBIT account. Your BYBIT referral link is in the description below, and you can just get $1,000. Anything else? Well, of course, one more thing. Banter bags. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Comment, because that enters you into the banter bags. And those banter bags survived the dip, let me tell you. Anyway, guys, we will see you all again later. There's another show today. Sheldon and I will be back today, 10 a.m. EST, bringing you crypto life, crypto wisdom, and telling you what we are buying right now, straight after this crypto correction. So we'll see you again later. Until then, my friends, trade well.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners are encouraged to do their own research.